Hey everyone, it is Steph. We're continuing to take a look at James Clear's Atomic Habits. And this week I'm really focused on the part of his book that connects clarity with achieving goals. Because a goal without clarity, a goal without a plan, knowing what you want to do, but not knowing how you want to get there, it means that your goal is just a good intention, right? It doesn't become actualized. And one of the most frequent examples that I see of this is clients want to reach out to their referral partners and connect with them more frequently and reinforce those relationships or let people know what they're up to, and also seeking out reciprocity. What can they do to help their referral partners as well? And so they know the what. The what is referral partnerships are very important relationships and they need to be nurtured. What isn't often really thought through, or where there is a lack of clarity, is how do you go about doing this, and how do you get into a rhythm with those efforts that becomes natural and sustainable and doesn't feel like such a heavy lift all of the time. So for some of my clients, they're morning people. This is when they're freshest in the day. It's when they have the energy to do all of their peopling. And so we'll put it on their calendar to do, like, invite people out for breakfast or maybe lunch, or to do their phone calls or their emails or any of their follow-up around their referral partners. Do that in the morning. Other people, they're a little slower to get their engines started and they build momentum over the course of the day. And so for those folks, inviting their referral partners out for lunch or maybe happy hour or even dinner, and doing their follow-up in the afternoon when they're a little fresher and their brains have turned on. So looking at, like, giving these tasks a home, figuring out, well, first of all, what exactly needs to be done. How are you going to maintain these relationships? What are the different ways in which that looks like? Scheduling time when it is most natural for you to engage in those activities, and then making that something that's more of a ritual, so it's sustainable. You don't have to think so much about it. It just becomes automatic, and it's an ingrained part of how you conduct business. So that's just one example of something that people frequently want to do, but they remain inactive around it because they just haven't formed the habit, right? That's atomic habits. What are the little things that we're going to do that cumulatively yield big results for us? So there's a few things to think about, and I wrote them down. So I'm going to look at my notes really quick so I get this right. Think about what's one thing that you've been meaning to do more often or at all, something that you wanted to start and get going on, right? That's number one. Number two is, how can you think of it in terms of this statement? I will insert this habit at this time and as applicable in this space. And the space could even be online. And the third thing, and I'm going to talk about this more later in the month, is experimenting with habit stacking. Is there something that you can do before this activity that kind of gets your mojo going and serves as a launching pad for this effort, the main effort? And then once you're done with it, is there something else that you can do that you associate with the completion of this activity or this effort? And so if you kind of sandwich or bookend the thing that you want to develop with things that you already do, that you already know, you already enjoy, they come very easily to you, it can help you develop a more natural rhythm for the thing that is new. This is something that I do myself. Habit stacking, it's very useful. And again, I'm going to talk about this more later in the month, so stay tuned for that video. But in the meantime, just ask yourself where you feel the most stuck getting done something that you know is really essential to your business and to making progress, but for some reason you just haven't been able to integrate it into your day-to-day. If you're feeling stuck around that, practice these ideas and see if that helps create some shift for you. And if you remain stuck, that's why I'm here, to help you out. So I hope that gives you some food for thought this week, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. Take care. Stay cool. Bye all.